Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Trauma, and today I'm bringing you guys another Infinite Warfare gameplay. I almost said Infinity Warfare gameplay. I always get that confused, like, because Infinity Ward is making the game, but it's called Infinite Warfare, so sometimes it gets a little bit confusing. But anyway, I am using the NV4 Assault Rifle. It's the legendary variant, the one that gives you the nuclear trait. I don't remember what it was called, unfortunately, and the beta is now closed, so I can't get back into the game and look. So that is a mistake on my part. I apologize, but it's the legendary one, so whichever one that is. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things today. One being variants. So out of all the hours I actually put into the beta, which are quite a bit, I would say at least 8 hours a day between, what was it? It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are all the days I played. So the 3 days, I would say I put in at least 8 hours a day. And from my experience, the variants didn't seem too OP or anything, but at the same time, like, buying things that gives you any kind of advantage in a game has always kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, especially when it's a $60 game. They did this with Advanced Warfare for the first time, and then they did it again kind of in a different way in Black Ops 3. In Black Ops 3, it started with just cosmetics only, and then over time they started adding in guns. Like, I think they added in like one gun and then like a couple melee weapons at first. And the melee weapons are fine, obviously, because it's the same thing. There's no like stat changes or anything. It's a melee kill, so nothing changes except the appearance on like what you're killing someone with. Um, then they kept adding in weapons, and that's when it started to get a little sketchy for me and most of the Call of Duty community, actually. A lot of people were complaining about it because I mean, some of the guns that you could get from the boxes were really strong. The Marshall 16s are what come to mind when I think about OP weapons and boxes, and in that sense, I think that is kind of what turned me off to the whole black market thing. Like, as soon as you can start getting real advantages in game against other players, that's kind of like, I don't know, it just seems kind of sketchy to me, especially like I said, when you're paying $60 up front for the game. Um, so I mean, it looks like the trend is going to continue because they're doing it again, obviously, in Infinite Warfare, and it's kind of a mix between Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, where you have the weapon variants like Advanced Warfare, and it's the supply drop system like Black Ops 3, where you get a certain amount of keys. Usually, it's either 10 or 30. Um, and then you can get either a common or rare supply drop, and then you can also pay, and you can get COD points, and you buy crates like that. So I guess this trend is going to continue, unfortunately. A lot of people made it pretty clear to Activision that they didn't want to see this continue, but I'm guessing they just made so much money from Black Ops 3 that they just decided to do it again. And I actually didn't play Advanced Warfare that much, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you got supply drops a lot faster in that game than you earn, like, I guess, crypto keys. I don't know what they're called in Infinite Warfare, but it definitely seemed like you got a supply drop like every other game in Advanced Warfare. So, um, I hope they make it easier to get in Infinite Warfare, because in Black Ops 3 it was definitely a bit of a grind. I do remember seeing an in-game message saying that you will have activities that you can do in-game to earn rewards, so I'm guessing what that will mean will be like something similar to the Black Ops 3 system, where you'd have like certain little missions that you do every day, and then other missions that you can just complete whenever, and then you'll get either crypto keys or salvage that you can craft stuff with. And it also said season pass holders will earn more rewards, so that's kind of cool, because season pass holders were kind of ignored in Black Ops 3 to kind of start. Well, I mean, you got the DLC, obviously, but people thought that you should get rewarded via the black market as well, and they eventually did add in stuff for season pass holders. I think you got like a weapon bribe, and then I think like 1,000 COD points just recently, actually. So it's cool to see them reward season pass holders. But overall, I guess the main question is COD pay to win? Sort of is the answer. I guess if you had a bad player and he went out and spent like $500 and got every single variant in the game, he'd still be a bad player, but I mean, he might win a couple more gunfights here and there that he wouldn't have won otherwise. Um, so I think, I mean, honestly, people just have to like show Activision what they think by how they pay. Like, you can't go out and spend money on COD points if you don't agree with it. And that was kind of a big thing with Black Ops 3. Like, there were a bunch of people saying, "Oh, this is the worst thing ever," but I mean, at the same time, Activision probably made boatloads of money from people that went out and bought COD points and got all the new guns and stuff. So I think that's the most important thing. If you don't agree with the system that they have in place, just don't spend money on it. And if they don't make any money from it, then they'll change how it is. And that's just kind of how business works, I guess. So I do also expect them to do something similar with Modern Warfare Remastered. As you guys all probably know, they are releasing Modern Warfare Remastered alongside Infinite Warfare. You have to own Infinite Warfare to play Modern Warfare Remastered. And there is a new feature in Modern Warfare Remastered. It's kind of like CSGO where you can inspect your gun. I don't know, I think it's something on the D-pad you press, and then your character like turns the gun to the side and kind of looks at it. And I'm almost certain that they're going to be adding in some kind of microtransactions to where you can get skins and put them on your gun. And I just want to say this now, this is all speculation, like I don't have any insider information or anything. That's what I think. Like I saw that inspect feature and I instantly went, oh, they're going to add camos and stuff. I don't know if it'll be the same system as Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare where you get crypto keys and then you unlock them like that, or if it'll be kind of like Black Ops 2 where you literally just paid for the camo. As long as it's all cosmetic, I literally have no problem with it. Like COD 4 is my baby and I want it as unchanged as possible, but I mean, I'm always down for like cool little cosmetic stuff. I think that stuff is something that adds a little bit of flavor to the game and keeps it updated and fresh. So I'm looking forward to anything like that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll be back tomorrow with another video for you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.